Welcome, seekers of wisdom, to Stoic Endeavors, the channel where ancient philosophy meets the demands of modern life. In today's video, we delve deep into the practical side of Stoicism, exploring exercises and tips that will not only fortify your mind, but also guide you through life's many trials and tribulations. But be sure to stay with us until the end, for hidden within this video is a profound lesson, one that reveals itself only to the patient and the attentive. A revelation awaits you that could change the way you perceive Stoicism and its impact on your life. As you rise with the dawn, take a moment to reflect on the day ahead. Ask yourself, what virtues will I strive to embody today? How will I meet the inevitable challenges that life will throw my way? This simple yet profound exercise centers your mind and prepares you to approach the day with a Stoic mindset. Remember, it is through reflection that we gain insight into our own character and fortify ourselves against the uncertainties of life. Imagine for a moment losing something or someone you deeply cherish. This might seem unsettling, but this practice, known as a negative visualization, is one of the Stoics' most powerful tools. By contemplating loss, we learn to value what we have and prepare our minds for the inevitable changes that life brings. It is not about fostering pessimism, but rather about strengthening our gratitude and resilience, so that when the unexpected happens, we are not shaken. At the heart of Stoicism lies a fundamental principle, the dichotomy of control. Simply put, we must focus our efforts only on what we can control, our thoughts, our actions, our responses, and release our attachment to everything else. This is not just a philosophical idea, it is a practical guide to peace of mind. When we truly understand what is within our control and what is not, we free ourselves from unnecessary worry and anxiety, enabling us to live a life of tranquility and purpose. The act of writing is more than just a way to record thoughts. It is a powerful tool for self-examination and personal growth. Make it a daily habit to journal, capturing your thoughts, emotions, and decisions in writing. Through this practice, you sharpen your self-awareness, gain insight into your own behavior, and fortify your mind against the challenges that lie ahead. Each entry is a step toward becoming the best version of yourself, aligned with the virtues that Stoicism champions. In the face of life's ups and downs, how often do we wish for things to be different? The Stoic practice of amor fati, loving your fate, teaches us to embrace everything that happens to us, whether perceived as good or bad. This is not passive acceptance, but active love for the life we are given, with all its trials and triumphs. By embracing our fate, we transform obstacles into opportunities for growth and adversity into a source of inner strength. In the quiet moments before life's challenges arise, take time to engage in premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. This Stoic exercise involves anticipating potential hardships and mentally preparing for them. By doing so, you not only arm yourself against future difficulties, but also cultivate a calm and resilient mindset. This practice reminds us that misfortune is not to be feared, but rather to be expected and met with strength. In a world filled with noise and constant distraction, the ability to practice silence is a rare and precious skill. Silence is more than the absence of sound. It is the presence of thoughtfulness and self-control. In moments of anger, confusion, or stress, choose silence as your response. In that silence, you will find clarity, control, and the space to make wise decisions. Remember, it is often in the quietest moments that the most profound insights arise. To build a resilient mind and body, one must occasionally step outside the comfort zone. Voluntary discomfort is a Stoic exercise that involves deliberately exposing yourself to challenging or uncomfortable situations. Whether it's taking a cold shower, fasting for a day, or walking barefoot on rough terrain, these acts of self-imposed hardship train you to endure adversity with grace. By practicing voluntary discomfort, you prepare yourself for life's inevitable challenges and cultivate a sense of inner strength that cannot be easily shaken. The Serenity prayer encapsulates a core Stoic principle, the wisdom to discern between what we can and cannot control. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. This prayer is not just for moments of crisis, but for daily life. It reminds us that true peace comes not from controlling the world around us, but from mastering our own thoughts and actions. In a society that often places value on the superficial, wealth, status, appearance, the Stoic practice of indifference teaches us to focus only on what truly matters: our character, our virtues, our actions. Practicing indifference to indifferent things means recognizing that external goods and social approval are fleeting and ultimately beyond our control. By detaching from these, we liberate ourselves from unnecessary stress and align our lives with what is truly important. Memento mori, remember that you will die. This powerful Stoic reminder is not meant to be morbid, but to sharpen our focus on what truly matters in life. By contemplating our mortality, we are encouraged to live fully and virtuously, making the most of the time we have. Memento mori is a call to prioritize what is essential, to let go of trivial concerns and to approach each day as if it could be our last, with a sense of urgency and purpose. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to become overwhelmed by thoughts and emotions. Mindful breathing is a simple yet powerful exercise that anchors you in the present moment. By focusing on each breath, you calm your mind, reduce stress, and gain clarity. This practice, deeply rooted in Stoicism, reminds us that the present moment is all we truly have. And in that moment, we have the power to choose our response to whatever life presents. In Stoicism, virtue is the highest good, the guiding principle that should inform every decision and action. The four cardinal virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, are the pillars upon which a Stoic life is built. Pursue wisdom in your thoughts, courage in your actions, justice in your dealings with others, and temperance in your desires. These virtues are not abstract ideals, but practical tools that lead to a life of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. Meditating on death may seem grim to some, but for the Stoic, it is a vital practice that brings life into sharper focus. By contemplating the inevitability of death, we are reminded of the fleeting nature of our existence and the importance of living each day to the fullest. This meditation enriches our appreciation for life, deepens our relationships, and motivates us to live in accordance with our values, knowing that our time is limited. Adversity is not something to be avoided, but rather embraced as a teacher. It is through hardship that we discover our strengths, confront our weaknesses, and grow into more resilient, capable individuals. The Stoic approach to adversity is one of acceptance and transformation, seeing challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. By embracing adversity, we cultivate a mindset that is unshakable, prepared to meet life's challenges with courage and composure. In a world where we often cling to people, possessions, and even ideas, the art of letting go is a Stoic practice that brings true freedom. Letting go of attachments to what we cannot control, be it material wealth, relationships, or the opinions of others, liberates us from the chains of anxiety and fear. This practice teaches us to appreciate the present moment, to cherish what we have without becoming dependent on it, and to find peace in the impermanence of life. While Stoicism emphasizes self-reliance, it also recognizes the importance of community. A Stoic thrives not in isolation, but in connection with others who share the pursuit of virtue. By supporting and being supported by others, we find strength in shared values and collective wisdom. Community is where we practice justice, where we learn and grow together, and where we find the encouragement to continue on the path of Stoicism. Remember, no Stoic is an island. We are all part of something greater than ourselves. In a world that often equates kindness with weakness, the Stoic knows that true kindness is a reflection of inner strength. Practicing kindness, even towards those who may not deserve it, is an exercise in compassion and understanding. It is a way of demonstrating that your actions are guided not by the behavior of others, but by your own commitment to virtue. Through acts of kindness, you build character, strengthen relationships, and contribute to the well-being of the world around you. Gratitude is more than just a feeling. It is a practice that shifts our focus from what we lack to what we already have. By cultivating gratitude daily, we align ourselves with the Stoic principle of appreciating the present moment and the gifts it brings. Gratitude enhances our sense of well-being, deepens our relationships, and fosters a positive outlook on life. It is through gratitude that we find contentment, regardless of our external circumstances. In a world driven by excess, the Stoic practice of simplicity is a return to what is essential. Embrace a life that is uncluttered by unnecessary desires and distractions, focusing instead on what truly matters: your virtues, your purpose, and your relationships. By simplifying your life, you create space for inner peace and clarity, allowing you to live with intention and focus. Simplicity is not about deprivation. It is about abundance in the things that matter most. Strengthen your will, for it is the force that drives you to act in accordance with your values, even when the world around you tries to pull you off course. The discipline of will is what separates those who merely speak of virtue from those who live it. It is the inner strength that allows you to persevere in the face of difficulty, to maintain your integrity when it is tested, and to pursue your goals with unwavering determination. The will is the Stoic's greatest ally, a source of power that lies within each of us, waiting to be harnessed. As the day draws to a close, take time to engage in Stoic meditation. Reflect on the day's events, what went well, where you fell short, and how you can improve tomorrow. This practice of evening reflection is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, a time to evaluate your actions, renew your commitment to virtue, and prepare for the challenges of the next day. Through this nightly ritual, you cultivate a mindset of continuous growth and self-improvement, ensuring that each day brings you closer to the Stoic ideal. And now we come to the moment of revelation. The hidden lesson in these exercises is simple, yet profound. Stoicism is not merely a set of abstract ideas to be admired from afar, but a way of life to be actively lived. It is through practice, reflection, and commitment that the true power of Stoicism is unlocked. These exercises are not ends in themselves, but means to a greater end, a life of virtue, wisdom, and inner peace. The lesson is this: Stoicism demands action. It is through our daily actions, informed by these practices, that we become the Stoics we aspire to be. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the practical exercises and timeless wisdom of Stoicism. We hope these insights and practices inspire you to live a life of greater virtue, clarity, and purpose. Remember, the power of Stoicism lies not in passive contemplation, but in active practice. Embrace these exercises, make them a part of your daily routine, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. And if you found value in this video, consider subscribing to Stoic Endeavors for more content that empowers you to live a life of wisdom and resilience. Until next time, may you find strength in your practice and peace in your soul.